Hello guys, here is another episode of me talking about superhero and also debating about superhero. So I want to ask a real question today, a question that has been going on and divided the superhero fans for years now. Should superhero kill their enemies or spare their life? But at first, the answer seems obvious. Most people will probably say no, heroes are supposed to protect, not to take life. I understand. But the more you think about it, the more complicated the question becomes. Let's start with Batman. I always make reference of Batman and Spider-Man because they possesses the real ability of being a superhero. So Batman has one rule that most everyone know: he does not kill. No matter how evil the villain is, he refuses to cross that line. His reason is simple. Batman believes that once he decides who lives and who dies, he becomes no different from the criminal he fights. He believes justice should belong to the court, not one man wearing the marks. And I totally agree with him. It is a powerful philosophy. It reminds us that heroes should be better than villains. They shouldn't let anger or revenge control them. But here is the problem. What happens when the same villain keep escaping prison? Take a Joker, for example. Every time Joker is being locked away, he eventually escape, and every time he escape, more innocent life dies. So here is the question. If Batman have stopped Joker dozens of times and Joker keep coming back to kill more people, is Batman still doing the right thing by refusing to end his life permanently? And again, some of his fans argue that Batman's greatest strength is actually his greatest weakness. They even say his moral code protects criminal than innocent life. And think about that for a second. So now let me ask you a question. If you knew someone is responsible for hundreds of deaths and you have a chance to stop them, would you do it? Now let's look at the other side. Characters like the Punisher believe that criminals who continue to take the life of innocents, hundreds of innocents, does not have the chance to live. To him, he believes that prison is not enough because some of the criminals always escape. His goal isn't revenge. His goal is make sure that they never hurt the innocent life again. And I agree with that totally too. Many people disagree with his method, but you can understand why he thinks that way. Even some traditional heroes have crossed that line when they will have no choice than to take their enemy's life. Sometimes the enemy is simply too dangerous. Sometimes the entire world is at risk. Looking at Superman and General Zod. When Superman was fighting General Zod, he had to kill General Zod not because of hatred or revenge, but because he had no choice. General Zod was about to take an innocent life. So does that mean killing an enemy automatically make a hero bad? I don't think the answer is easy, but this is why. Imagine you are a hero, you capture a dangerous villain. So you decided to spare his life because you believe everybody have a second chance. A year later, you escape from prison and commit the same crime, kill dozens of innocent people. What could be your next decision? Now, imagine the opposite. You decided to kill the villain and you later discovered that there was a way to stop it without killing him. Could you live with that choice? Remember, every action has a consequence. Because personally, I think what separates great heroes isn't because how strong they are. It is how they handle impossible choice. Anyone can throw a punch. Not everyone can make the right decision when millions' lives are at stake. And that is why I respect heroes who stick to their principles. But also I understand why some heroes believe there is a situation where killing becomes the only choice. Just like Thor, Infinity War, Avengers Infinity War. There was no choice than Thor to kill Thanos if he had a chance, which he missed. There isn't a perfect answer, and maybe that is the point. The best superhero story isn't about winning the fight. They are about forcing us to ask difficult questions about justice, mercy, and responsibility. So I want to ask you, If you had the power to stop the world's most dangerous villain forever, what would you do? Would you refuse to kill him because every life matters, or would you believe sacrificing one life is worth saving thousands of others? Let me know in the comment section. Thank you very much.